Hey guys, it is Info Girl. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is for anyone whose credit score is under 500. Maybe you're sitting at a 450, a 500, 520, 540, or maybe you don't even want to look at your credit score anymore because every time you do it, you feel like you get bad news. Trust me, I get it. A lot of people are struggling with collections, charge offs, late payments, high credit card balances. And every time they apply for something, they get denied. So today I want to talk about the 5 things I would personally do if my credit score was under 550. Not what sounds good, not what social media says, not some fake overnight credit hack. I'm talking about the actual steps I would take if I had to start over from scratch. And if you stay until the end, I'm going to tell you the biggest mistake I see a lot of people with a low credit scores make every single day. Let's go ahead and get right into it. The first thing I would do is to stop applying for every credit card I see. This is one of the biggest mistakes people make. They get denied, then they apply somewhere else, denied again, then another card, then another loan, then another financing app. And before they know it, they have multiple hard inquiries and still no approval. I know it's frustrating, but desperation applications usually make things worse. If my score was under 550, I'll stop and figure out why my score is low before submitting another application. Ask yourself, do I have collections? Do I have charge offs? Do I have late payments? Am I maxing out cards? Because applying for more credit won't fix those problems. It usually creates more issues than you think. Now, one inquiry isn't the end of the world, but 10 inquiries in a short period of time can make lenders very nervous. They start thinking, why is this person applying everywhere? So the first thing I'll do is stop applying and start evaluating. The second thing I will do is attack my utilization. Now, a lot of people don't realize how much credit utilization affects their credit score. Let's say you have a credit limit of $500 and you're using $450. That means you are using 90% of your available credit. That tells lenders you're heavily dependent on credit. Now imagine that same card with a $20 balance, completely different picture. One of the fastest score improvements people can sometimes see comes from lowering their credit utilization, not buying trade lines, not paying credit repair companies thousands and thousands of dollars, just lowering balances. Now, if you're overwhelmed, start with one card. Don't focus on perfection, focus on the progress. Every dollar you pay down matters, trust me. The third thing I would do is pull my credit report and actually read them. Most people know their credit score, but they don't know what's on their credit report. And those are two completely different things. You need to know what's reporting to your credit report, what's hurting your credit report, what's accurate, what's inaccurate. You may find old collections, duplicate accounts, incorrect balances, wrong personal information, accounts you forgot about. I can't tell you how many people focus on their credit score without understanding what's creating that credit score. Knowledge is power. You can't fix what you don't understand. This is where people usually mess up. They spend all their time worrying about negative accounts, but they don't add anything positive. If my credit score is under 550, I'll be focusing on creating positive reporting. That could mean a secure card, a credit builder product, a starter card account, something that reports positive payment history. Because lenders don't just want to see what went wrong. They want to see what you're doing right. The goal is to create new positive information every month. And remember, the purpose isn't to get a huge credit limit as of yet. The purpose is to create positive payment history. That's what helps rebuild over time. The fifth thing I would do is stop looking for magic tricks. Every day, somebody is selling a secret loophole, an overnight credit fix. Don't get me wrong, some of those things might help, but it won't be a permanent solution. An instant score increase, a guarantee approval method. And honestly, most of this is nonsense, but it can work depending on your credit situation. Credit rebuilding is boring. It's making payments on time, keeping your balances low, being patient, doing the same thing every month, every month, every month. That's what works. The people with the best credit aren't usually using secret hacks. They're using consistent habits. And that's something nobody wants to hear because it isn't exciting, but it's the truth. Now, let's talk about the biggest mistake. The biggest mistake is focusing on what you can't control. People are obsessed over the score, the denial, the limit, the lender, instead of focusing on things they can control. You can control paying on time, right? Lowering your credit balances every single month, reading your credit report, building positive payment history, being patient. That's where your energy should be at. Because credit scores don't change overnight, but if you stay consistent, they absolutely can change. Now, I want to hear from you all. What's your credit score today? Be honest. Is it a 450, a 500, a 550, a 650, or are you in that 7 or 800 range? Drop it below and tell me what's been the biggest challenge in your credit journey. If this video helped you, make sure that you like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and join the Info Gal family. I love you guys, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.